Hey everybody, from Epcot here at Walt Disney World. We're here tonight to check out Disney's newest attraction here at Epcot, and that is Moana Journey of Water. It is currently in annual pass holder previews. This is our second time coming out. We did actually go through it once before, but it was so crowded, so we're trying again tonight, and we'll see if it's a little bit less crowded since it's not the first day.
Yeah, and we're also here to see Boys to Men. It brings me back to my college program days because we saw them like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And they're here every year. They're always great, so I'm excited to see them.
But for now, we're gonna make our way over to where the annual pass holder entrance is for Moana. Let's go check it out. Look how pretty Spaceship Earth looks. We are getting here just as like the sun is setting. It's so nice, and the weather's starting to break too, which is great. We're coming up on Journey of Water, and it's definitely a lot lighter in terms of crowds trying to get in. And just to give you a sense of where Journey of Water is, we are standing directly across from the Coral Reef restaurant. You can see the monorail track going by. And then just where you see these umbrellas and the palm trees over here is where you will check in for the preview, or in the case of once it opens, where you'll enter the attraction.
The first time we came, you can like hardly move in there, so that's why we didn't film it for you guys, because you can hardly like even do the, what is it called?
Like the interactive elements.
The interactive, yeah. Like you could hardly even do the interactive elements, so we didn't film it the first time, but right now it seems like there's a lot less people.
All right, so we are all scanned in. FYI, if you're coming here before the 4th, so there's only one more day by the time this video goes out, you need a park pass reservation in order to get in. So here we are about to walk through the Journey of Water. They have these signs out front that say you can get wet, but don't have to. This is an experience for everyone. There's wet and dry areas. And the main point of the attraction is to learn about the water cycle and enjoy the water at a distance, or go ahead and get wet if you choose. So the first sign we see when we come in is the water cycle. It says, water connects us. All the water in the world constantly circles the planet from the sky to the seas and back again. This is the only water we'll ever have. If we can conserve it, wherever we can find it, everyone will have the water they need to live. They have this really nice like rock formation over here when you first walk in. Look at all the moss on here. You can see the steam and the waterfalls coming down. I am excited. So the first stop in the water cycle you come across is Rain. And then they have another one of these really cool, I don't want to call them fountains. Well, I guess there are fountain elements, but these rock formations over there. And look at that. That's Tafiti, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. And then they have this sign over here. It says, Rain, our cycle begins. Born as drops of water high in the sky, rain falls from the clouds to the earth. It renews everything it touches. Its song invites us to play and relax. And then on the right side of all these signs, you can see little Moana over there, or little Maui probably. And it says, does water call you? What parts of the water cycle can you enjoy in your community? Dance in the rain, visit the ocean, or tell your family about a local lake or stream. Share your love of water. Then they have a sign next to this rock formation. It says, watch for familiar shapes in the rocks. Can you find Tafiti, the mother island nearby? Now, like we showed you, there's Tafiti right there, made out of moss.
So this is telling us here that the water is collected and recirculated, but don't drink it. And that it is much like the global water cycle. Our filtration system is inspired by what nature does. Okay, so it's telling you to touch the streams of water, and it's gonna play music.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah, yeah. Run your hand through like fast. Oh, there you go.
You hear it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And there are a lot of different stations. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stations. So a lot of people can try at once.
These remind me of when we were in Hawaii for our honeymoon.
Right?
They're so pretty, and they're real.
And the area is really, really pretty in here. Aside from all like the obvious like water elements, it's really pretty. There's a lot of different plants, all different types of flowers. Some things are actually still in the process of growing in, but it's pretty back here. And the next element in the water cycle we come across is stream traveling together. You can see the artwork depicting a stream. Ooh, there's Hey Hey over there on the right. It says, challenge your family to see how many times a day you can do something to protect water. Small changes add up, and then it gives you some practical tips on how to conserve water by taking shorter showers and turning off the faucet while brushing your teeth. The same thing over here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 different stations where you can interact with the water here. So the lines kind of do move quick, even if there are a lot of people.
Stand on the splash and wave to the stream in front of you. Wish water a safe voyage.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see as you wave your hands, these ones over here are jumping up nice and high. Here, stop for a second. Let's see. You see they get low. So they came all the way to the far left side, and I wanted to call out Maui and his fish hook that we found carved in the rocks over here. And this is right by the first bay of the one where you wave to the water. Let's see. Oh, there you go. It's working even with one hand. So next up, we're coming into the wetlands. It says, did you know that other things can soak in the soil, affecting drinking water we get from underground? Keep water clean by safely disposing of chemicals. Use all natural products when possible. They are better for the environment. And then just in front of that sign, there are two different paths you can take. There's a dry path over here, and then this is the wet path. Look how nice these lanterns are too. Now if you come this way, you have a chance of getting wet. As you can see, the ground here is wet from some of the water elements coming up from the side. But if you don't want to get wet, you just go the other way. So we're going to take the dry path, just because I have the good camera with me. And we'll see what else we could see over here. You can get a little bit closer to some of these elements. Look at all the jumping waters. This kind of reminds me of like the fountain over by Figment and the Imagination Pavilion, when it jumps from pad to pad. This is doing something similar with the rocks. There it goes. That is cool. Like I said, it is really, really pretty in here. And look, you even have a nice view of Spaceship Earth in the background.
So we made it over to spring. It says hidden depths moving underground. Water filters through sand, gravel, and cracks in the stone, becoming cleaner as it goes. And it says conserve your local water supply by using less. Journey of Water protects groundwater by capturing and filtering this water so that it can be recirculated. So it says water responds to our touch. Stand on the splash and hold out your arm. Water will follow your hands up and down.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna stand on here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. If you're a little bit taller, it could go higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it starts low. Now she moves her hands up, the water gets taller. Oh!
You get a little wet.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty responsive. I feel like this one has been the most responsive. That's pretty cool. I like that. Also wanted to point out that along the way there are a number of benches. So if you want to stop and have a seat, or if you need to take a break every so often, there's plenty of benches in here.
I found Pua. Look how cute he is.
Yeah. A lot of the characters are like, blink and you'll miss it. You really need to look for them, but we were just looking at this rock ledge because we were just showing the benches, and we noticed that they have Pua carved into the bench. That is really, really cool.
So I think it's really nice in here. I think the atmosphere is really pretty. I kind of want to come back one night and see it like in the dark, because I think it would be really, really pretty. And I like that it's interactive. I think kids are going to have a blast with this. And like Matt said, you can get as wet as you want, or you can stay dry. We're not really getting
wet. A little wet.
Just a little bit. But there were some people the first time we came that were like drenched.
We're coming up on the next wet dry path, but before we head that way, we came across another sign. This is land shaped by water. Not all parts of the water cycle are wet. The land itself is a big part of the journey. Land shapes water's movement, and in turn, water shapes the land. It says water's constant energy can create leaks in your home. Fixing dripping faucets and running toilets is a quick way to save a lot of water. So over here they have two options on which way you want to go. There is a dry path, which is over here to the right, but if you take the wet path, the water parts as you walk through it, which is really cool. I'm gonna have Alice go through it now and I'll show you how it works. I'm ready, here we go. Oh. Just kind of parts in the middle.
Yeah, that's cool. She said if you go fast though, if you go fast through it, you will get wet, but if you walk slow, it'll open for you.
And again, just to reiterate, you do not have to go through that. You don't have to take the chance of getting wet if you don't want to. The dry path is completely dry except for some footprints on the floor. Just past that little like separating walkway, there is a restroom over here. So there's a little sign, then they have a path. gates currently open, and the restroom is straight back over here.
Okay, so we're at lake. It says all water is connected. The little lake is continually being refilled by water coming from all different sources. The water has been changed by the places it passed through and by the people it met along the way. And I like how it says down here, the water we touch today will visit someone else tomorrow.
Back behind Tafiti on the other side of the bridge, there's some more jumping fountains. These ones are pretty big. Wow, look at them go. And over here by the jumping fountains, this is the river section. You can see there's some water flowing down there, some blue lights to make it look a little bit more like a river. Then there's another one of these signs that say, "We are all voyagers. We use water to grow food, make clothes, and to create many of the objects in our homes. By using water in so many different ways, we are part of the cycle too. We are all water." And while we're over here by the jumping fountains, we notice there is Maui's Fish Hook. We're coming towards the end of Journey of Water. This is the ocean section. There's some more interactive elements over here too.
And I just spotted baby Moana right here near this waterfall.
And then over here, right in the middle of this entire interactive experience, is Tamatoa. They got some little waterfalls flowing through there, but you can see there he is. Now this is the part where kids get absolutely soaked. We saw so many kids here enjoying this. I think this is going to be their favorite part of the whole thing. Whoa! Oh, that is cool. They're like a giant wave. Here's another one of these statues carved into the rocks. It's Moana. They're closed at the moment, but across from the giant, I'm gonna call it the tidal wave, there's a splash pad, and look, I forget their names, but all the little coconut guys are carved into the rocks too. We're coming up towards the end. The last element of water is sky. Look how pretty this is. Good thing we got through the whole thing because it unexpectedly closed. All right, so good thing we got through the whole thing because it unexpectedly shut down. They didn't say why or what happened, but either way we got to go through it and it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they made this an addition to Epcot. I think that kids are really gonna like it. I think especially on hot summer days, it's gonna be nice to like cool off in there. And it's just, it's a nice, beautiful like walk-through attraction. It's nothing like too different or exciting, like it's not a ride or anything, but I think it's a nice addition to the park.
Yeah, it's nothing groundbreaking. You can barely even call it an attraction, but it is a very, very good walkthrough experience. There's an educational aspect of it too, which makes it feel like it kind of belongs in Epcot. You know, I'm not the biggest fan about IPs coming into Epcot, but I do feel like it's a nice addition based on all of the interactive elements, all the educational aspects of it too. And like Alex said, this is something that the kids are definitely really, really going to enjoy. So if you have kids, definitely stop here and experience this while you're over here at Epcot. So right now, as part of the 100th anniversary celebrations of the Walt Disney Company that are taking place here at Epcot, they brought back Soarin' Over California for a limited time. This was the original version of Soarin' here at Epcot. It was over in California Adventure, and they brought it back over here for just a limited time. So the wait's only 25 minutes. The Boys to Men show is about to start, so we're gonna check this out, and then we'll make our way over there.
Soarin' to town. We are ready for takeoff.
right, so that is going to do it for our quick visit out here to Epcot to preview Moana, and then we had a bonus ride on Soarin' Over California. I'm glad they brought that back.
I know, it's very nostalgic to us. I really love it. I love the smells. I just love that they brought it back for a special time. Of course, it's over in California, so whenever we go there, we can see it. But it's nice that we got to enjoy it here.
So which one out of the two do you like better? Do you like Soarin' Over California or Soarin' Over the World?
I think I like California just because it's the original one. What about you?
There's obviously a special spot in my heart for California, but I do like Soarin' Over the World because I feel like it fits better with Epcot. Soarin' Over California makes more sense over in Disneyland, but I do like Soarin' Over the World too.
Yeah, I like the ending of Soarin' Over the World because it's Epcot, so that's cool.
And Journey of Water was a lot of fun tonight, a much, much better experience tonight versus the first time we came. The first time we came, it was just absolutely crazy in there. It was like total chaos. Tonight was much, much more chill. The last time we tried to go was on the first night of preview, so that's probably why. But I'm glad we got to come back again and experience it because it was fun. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Again, like we said, it's not an attraction. It's more of like a walkthrough experience, but it's cool. It's a good addition to Epcot.
Yeah, I was going to say, overall, I think it's a good addition to Epcot. It's not something that I'm going to be running here to do every time, but I do like it.
And the kids are going to love it, like we said. So many different things for the kids to do. So I could picture if you're a family, you got little ones and you're a traveling party, you could spend at least an hour in there with just the kids running around. So we hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us tonight. If you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.